Objective number 2, graph a line using intercepts. So first of all, we look at the example below to see that what does it mean by the intercept. Intercept is the special point. It can either on the x-axis or it can either on the y-axis. If we look at this point is on the x-axis, so we call this is the x-intercept. And the point 0, 2 is on the y. It's also on the graph, of course, right? And we call this is the y-intercept. You notice the special about the x-intercept or y-intercept is that one of the coordinate is 0. Look at the x-intercept, the y part is 0. And the y-intercept, 0, 2, the x part is 0. Example number 4. They want us to find the intercept of the graph. So we see this point right here. The point is 3, 0, and this point is on the graph and is on the x-axis. Then this is the x-intercept. And this point is 0, -2, and this is the point on the y-intercept. So we have 0, -2 is the y-intercept. So we also have this point which is -2, 0. This point is on the x-axis, so the name is x-intercept. For this problem, we do not have the y-intercept. Example number 5, we want to graph the linear equation 4x minus 3y equal 24 by finding its intercepts. The reason why they ask us this problem is that you notice that the x or y intercept has the 0 coordinate for either x or y. Because we have a 0, it's just faster for us to compute. If we don't use this method, we don't use x intercept or y intercept, we can still able to graph just like the example we learned before. You can see that we did not plug in any 0 for the x part. Okay, so because this problem, we must put in the 0 for both x and y. Okay, so let's make the table. We have x and y. We will make the 0 for the x and we will make the 0 for the y. And then we need to have 3 points in total, so we just whatever for one of the value x or y. Okay, so if x equal to 0, then we have 4 times 0 minus 3y equal 24. So we get 0 minus 3y equal 24. We minus 0 both sides. So negative 3y equal 24 and divide both sides by -3. Then y equal -8. We got the point 0, -8. Then the second part is y equal to 0. So we have 4 times x minus 3 times 0 equal 24. So 4x minus 0 equal 24. We add 0 both sides. So 4x equal 24 and divide by 4. Then x equals 6. Then we got the point is 6, 0. And one more point is x equal 1. Then we have 4 times 1 minus 3y equal 24. So 4 minus 3y is 24. We subtract 4 both sides. We get 3y equal 20 and divide both sides by -3. So y equal -20 over 3. You know that -20 over 3 is not a nice number, so what should we do is we just use the calculator to divide this. So we have 6.666666, right? And we will round one decimal place, so -6.7. Now we have 1, -6.7. We first plug in the x and the y intercept. So for the first point, we have negative 8 on y. So we have negative 8 on y. And we have nothing for the x. For the second point, 6, 0, we have 6 on the x. Now we have 2 points, we can connect them to make a graph. Okay, now let's check the third point. We have 1, negative 6.7. So we have negative 6, negative 7. So negative 6.7 is about like 6.5, but more than 6.5 a little bit. So let's look at this point. We have 1, negative 6.7, and that point is on the graph. So as I told you before, when we make the 3 points, we will make sure that the 3 points will form a line.